everybody to OXC Week 5 action. Today we've got a champion tier matchup pitting the Buffalo Banditos against PNK Sox.
Bastion, Symmetra, and that Tracer.
They are teleporting backline here.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they're definitely rolling out with that.
Lucio did not make it though. Bastion, but Red's going to come out by Luigi.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of stuff already happening here. We saw that Bastion take the high ground and already putting in work with a beautiful combination with that Tracer at big pick, waiting maybe even for a little bit more positioning, but these guys are starting to inch their way once again. Reinhardt putting out some great pressure there, along with the Forgetting using her, along with another Reinhardt as well.
That Shatter comes out, gets two, able to finish off H-Bomb, gets Soccer down, but Soccer able to survive there, pops Whole Hog, but pays the price.
Definitely would imagine he's going to be using that very soon. But I would also like to point out the Sombra, and the EMP comes out.
That's big. Look at all those.
But now under 60 seconds, these guys realizing that they're going to have to start pushing in. So with Lucio, with that Shadow, they find just the
there comes Blade.
route that they want to take, and Genji using a Blade as well, yeah. Able to get that McCree in and out of the fight, but this fight's still going underway as Toxic Snipes does go down here. Sombra putting some pressure onto this Genji. He's going to have to reach it a little bit, and Reinhardt continuing to get a couple more picks again. So they had the ult, but at the 30-second mark, they're in a tough situation with that. But Killer Dog with the well-placed high noon could change the tide of the fight. But there it is, EMP
Big
coming out.
EMP coming out
as well to force these guys back.
High noon coming out by Killer Dog. Not able to get any as Recon Guy gets the best. Pops his Deadeye. Definitely having a plan and executing it to perfection. I'm guessing this is the grab combo here. Oh, maybe not.
It's just the fact that you get a team once
in the side room. Big boop by Recon on Ravaxi there. Another hook, gets Hog. As the PNK Sox are going to come from the wide
these guys
side.
Wasting no time at all.
That's a big shatter. Gets three. There it is.
But the barrage, I feel like it was just so much for them. It destroyed them.
See a Farah come out on H-Bomb as well.
This Reinhardt, though, he's getting in their face. All right, but as these guys are going into the point left side here, ult coming out from the Lucio along with a brick ult as well. There's another grab forcing them right on the side there. Beautiful ult from that Pharah.
Nice combo on the grab barrage there. Able to.
Everyone kind of poking and prodding at each other. No real big picks just yet, but there's a grab. Able to get a couple there. Reinhardt able to go in, put some pressure on these guys, but Lucio actually getting a two-piece out of that fight.
Very nice, Lucio. Yukio getting work done on the Lucio so far.
And we're seeing this Mario come out as well. And Shadow
able to get the block in.
Does actually get one. Yeah, winning once again, though.
That's a double shatter. The world was shattered and everybody had to hold position. It's blocked.
Yeah, good block on him, but there's the Doomfist looking for a couple targets here, trying to find some, able to find two on the two supports there.
I love it.
Yeah. Armor causing a little bit of a trouble.
Absolutely. Recon guy able to get picked up.
Down.
Another headshot by the Widow. That's two. I need a headshot counter is what I need. We'll have to see if we can get that in the budget.
Already. And we're seeing this Widow use her all doing some good reconnaissance.
Yeah, Ravaxi doing a great job on that Diva of just swarming the Recon guy on the Pharah. Not able to get the kill that time, but definitely was close. Professional teams, you just go up and create that space ahead of time, and it only takes one person to move that payload.
But we missed there another beautiful headshot from Gaio. But just as I try to pronounce his name, we see a barrage coming out, combined with a beautifully timed Zarya ult as well. These guys appearing to be almost unstoppable.
Yeah, the cohesion here on this team is very.
The attacking or since red team was only able to get in an overtime. It was rough for them, but we're seeing A couple ults come here, a lot of ults actually. EMP trying to do some work. Timing
Guy
coming out.
Oxel
Oh, another beautiful
taking
headshot. This man is
over right now.
unstoppable.
I have no words for this Widow performance right now.
Over there as well, as he is trying to go for back there. Fashion is a little hesitant to get on the payload just yet, but there
Good
it is.
boot.
He's set up.
Great
going
boot by
straight for
Recon
that
guy there.
Oh, beautiful boot. Looks like they're protecting the president falling apart immediately.
You can't protect the president if he's not there to protect. Holy smokes.
But I think the spawn advantage is going to really decide the victory here. But this Doomfist and Zarya are still doing some great work. So,
Toxic gets hit. That's Lucio doing everything he can. Go, Lucio, go. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. I like the defensive setup here with the two tanks on the high ground. They are going to go for the flank. As Bougie going to start moving the payload by themselves. Going wide, alley side. Bougie getting picked off, though. That's a flank. They got in high ground, and they got behind. Holy cow.
wow, that is some amazing coordination from this team that we're seeing here. Able to get H-bomb in and out of the fight, but of course is able to get that.
The tanks are doing a great job of just absorbing a lot of that damage. There it is. Only able to get the hog, but not able to finish off.
Reaper ult coming out there, doing
Red's
some
gonna
good
come out
work,
on
and
H-bomb.
I think that'll decide it.
That's almost
but
got
I
it.
don't
Recon
think
guy
it's
got
gonna
to
be
set
enough.
up in the back and just start picking off enemies one by one, as that's going to do it. Pink Sox going to be victorious in the third map and the match. But the impact was huge by Ha named Juice on that Zarya. That was a force to be reckoned with today.
True.
Juice just getting it done. The juice was loose on Buffalo Banditos. Holy crap. What a fight by Juice all map long. Week 6 OXC action champion tier on a Saturday afternoon. I can't think of a better place I would rather be.
But Batman falls. And
Two big
Raid
picks there for
falls.
Pink Sox is Bougie. It looks like he was going for Hot Names Juice but missed. Big pin there on Brown Muffin on calculations. Able to finish off the kill. As we're gonna have another tire coming in. Able to pick up the Mercy. Let's see.
They're gonna fall to Yu-Gi-Oh! Here
No,
comes
they're
Hammond.
able to get
They
there.
are gonna be able to touch, but they're all gonna be very low. It's gonna be tough.
Great pin by Brown
Hammond
Muffin.
goes down. It's just the two supports on point right now. Just Lucio trying to stall to the side of potential
Lucio
disaster
doing
there.
Lucio thing.
He falls. Now Tracer's coming in.
Able to get
They're
back.
gonna touch. They're
Oh,
gonna touch a second
unfortunately
time.
not able to mount. So G it is on the Widow.
G works for me. Raid gonna get res there. G getting a pick on Octo. And
Picks here
Brown
for
coming
Pink
in. Now, it looks
Sox.
like
That's
this is-
3.
Yeah, as I say, it looks like this is Pink Sox point. Which you can do. Ooh, what a good save on by Brown there. Because you know that Ryan was gonna take out the
Tire coming out by Raid. Not able to get any. That's a big justice. Grab.
And then here comes
Everybody
the other
press
grab.
button. Just press
Mercy's
the
gonna
I
get
button.
that res onto the Ryan. Which high damage characters on the point right now for the
Shattered.
side of
That's a nice
potential
shatter by
disaster.
Brown.
Looks like they're gonna be able to take it though. Is the Lucio gonna be able to touch?
Oh, is Yukio
Oh, is that a pause?
gets disconnected. Oh. But they still finish off the point on the support, and now Ha Names Juice on that Zarya that played so well last week for them.
Let's see what was still.
Just a
we're
lot of
still in
things
the first
happening
fight.
and not a lot of picks.
Dude, picks for picks is what it is. As soon as one person falls, here comes
I know
another
Yukio
person.
gonna get the res off as she gets bubbled there.
And it looks like this
It
is.
looks like Pink Sox.
Hello, picking off Star. Ooh,
That's
did I
a
hear
grab
a shadow
coming
being
out
used in it?
by potential disaster, but not able to get anything to follow it up as Pink Sox is going to go ahead and make this charge. Pink Sox with numbers
Now
here.
it's the supports again. Supports on the side. Somebody's trying to focus them, but they just can't. Oh, God. Ooh, the Lucio just getting to live still.
Absolutely.
It goes down. But now people are slowly coming back. And it's going to be another one of those where they're getting a lot higher than they really should have.
Right. Hot Name Juice doing some work right now. Oh, here comes the Diva Bomb. Oh, not able to get it.
Yeah. A lot of evasive maneuvers we're seeing with these pulse bombs. Not very many sticks.
No.
And Pink Sox are going to take it.
I've only seen the one, at least on this
Yeah,
map.
and that was the...
That was...
But Lucio's now got himself trapped in a little room. Let's see how long he can survive. Not long enough. Who's contesting? Tracer's contesting for the side of potential disaster.
It's Raid. Let's see what Raid not able to stay alive as .1's going to go to Pink Sox.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the semifinals matchup for the champion tier game between Pink Sox and Prometheus. I'll be your host this evening, Swift63, joined by Fallen. Pretty excited to cast these games. First map's going to be Rialto. Both of these teams, a little storied. You know, Prometheus had a dominating run, finishing the regular season 6-1. Pink Sox, though, record shows 4-3, but that's not the whole story. They did join the season late after the third week, so they started off with an 0-3 record, handing Prometheus their first loss of the season, and handing Buffalo Banditos their loss as well. So coming in, going undefeated for the 4 games they actually got a chance to play. Triple Support, Triple Tank, gonna try and just brawl their way in these narrow corridors, but I think the Farah pick from Adult Jersey is going to be enough of them. Huge boot from Hello My Name is going to go ahead and drop non-credit. Kills going both. Drops Capseek. There's the grab coming out from Gur the King. Catches 3 in it. Doesn't kill anybody. Massive! Shatter from Lue gets blocked. And then Brown Muffin lands the Shatter on Gur, securing the kill. And it looks like, even though this isn't quite a decisive win, High Noon's going to go ahead and finish the... High Noon, goodness. Deadeye's going to go ahead and finish the... Don't get a decisive win there. So the respawn advantage really played to Pink Sox's favor, and they get their team back and end up rolling right on through. I'm not really sure what Prometheus' plan was. The only thing I can think is they wanted the ult charge. You see Lue already 90% to Shatter, 70% to that Transcendence, 50% to Sound Barrier. So they could see themselves winning the ult. This is an absolutely massive barrage from Bougie Stats in the back line. Right as I was about to say, this game is being won and lost on the back of tank play. Bougie Stats show us. Absolutely incredible Shatter from Brown Muffin. Lands it on 3, lands, and then uses the does come up. Brown Muffin does come back into the fight with Shatter. It's a huge 3-man Shatter. They're going to secure 2 kills there. 3 kills, 2 caught and grab. Swinging away, drops Sneaky Tesp. Meteor Strike secures Baby Diva there. You can try and walk this payload forward. In overtime, they do respawn slower. Are they gonna C9? No, Doomfist! Oh my God, what is happening right now? Okay, so they're gonna get it there. Yeah. Prometheus in a good spot there. Huge Brown Muffin blocks the Shatter. Self-destruct comes in and parks it on right on their head. Picks up 2 kills. Whole Hog's gonna go ahead and secure Gur the King. This is a 4v3. This is winnable. Or excuse me, 4v4. Fight coming out from both sides. Massive anti-nade's going to prevent any additional healing. Yeah. Non-credit gets demec'd, goes down almost immediately to the brig. All supports on the pick. Big hook. Drops Sneaky Test. They're going to trade kills both ways here, but Adult Juror sent to Rocket Barrage. And Brown Muffin 7% to wasting a lot of time here trying to get themselves into position. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness. Adult Jurors tries to find a spot, but Bougie Stats says not today. Brown Muffin does go down in the front line, but gets picked back up with the res. Supercharger is online in his back pocket here as they start to funnel damage around. Yeah, hell of a name, just absolutely dominant on this back line, protecting his team. Follows him to the grave. May doing what he can just to keep this payload alive. Showing some resolve, Prometheus. Still not too bad. Two-man boot to melee adjustments here. They've got Barrage, they've got Rally, and they've got Valkyrie. But 80% away, 20% left. They've got to do something dramatic here. They've got to do something drastic to secure this out. These are not the kind of fights they want to be taking, because this is just burning time for them. Picks up the kill. No Zenyatta for the Transcendence on the defense. Eva on the high ground leaves. Non-credit, only 75% to Graviton Surge. So not a whole lot of time being wasted there. Huge pick. Hell of my name. Getting the headshot. Drops non-credit. So that's where the juicy action is, am I right?
Yeah.
So Pink Sox comes back in here. Huge grab from Caspique. Catches 3. Trance and Sound Barrier. Just want to make sure everyone's staying alive here. They're going to go ahead and pop Rally there from Her Name's Juice, try and keep everyone topped up. Grav comes out from non-credit on the back line, but not a whole lot of follow-up there, as most of the team is dead, actually. A little battle. Textbook, if you're looking for an example on how to execute a dive, you just saw it. Be sure to take notes. Now, that said, looks like Pink Sox is going to rebound nicely. They pick up 2 kills. Bougie Stats popping off in the back. Kills Lue. Incredible distance away from the payload. There's still pretty good amount of time to go. Yeah, so you see the Nano Boost comes out on Louis. Nano Boost from Her Name's Juice gets dropped on Brown. So Nano and Nano Crime inside the jail cell over here. Self-destruct comes out, doesn't pick up any kills. Yukio with the res is going to go ahead and bring Her Name's Juice back into the pocket, and they're about to have set Graviton Surge come online. If they play their cards right, they could seal the deal here pretty decisively. Nope. Pulse Grenade came out early. Doesn't pair it with the grab. Deadeye from the high ground. Hello, my name picks up 2. Big. Yeah. Void and Poodoo left on point. Poodoo pops the Deadeye, but using the card as a shield. Hello, my name does get out with his life. Sneaky Test, excuse me, with a critical stall coming out here. Goes over the RV, comes in on the back line, avoids the Graviton Surge. Just trying to keep the dream alive here. Yep. Forced out of position by the blade and does fall. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that's
Hammer.
it.
Does use the Earth Shatter, but doesn't secure any kills for him. You see Poodoo on the high ground there with 63% to ult. Drops down, lands a flashbang, secures the kill on Her Name's Juice. Dragon's going through the grab. It does pick up 2 kills. Non-credit and Sneaky TSP do go down. He can on the payload. Goodness, on the point. 95%. Caspique puts a body on, pushes it to 99. That's what you want to see. And it is just an all-out brawl on the point right now. Both teams just swinging away. Kills going the way of Pink Sox as we're looking here. Poodoo swaps over from McCree to Tracer. It's out from Yukio in the backline. There's the Riptire we were looking for. Dragon Strike, Riptire, Coalescence. This point is Pink Sox. Good luck taking it from 3 ultimates. Fury the King does swap off and picks up the Pharah. Bougie the Stats getting a little aggressive here. Tries to take a duel with, takes a duel with Sneaky TSP. Not enough to see this go his team's way. And that's going to be it.
That's all she wrote.
Win coming out from, excuse me, from Pink Sox, joining the league late, starting with an 0-3 record because of it. They don't let that get them down, though. They storm back, they buckle down, they right the ship, and go undefeated in the regular season, and they're just the giant killers for this champion tier. Coming in hot, taking names, not taking any prisoners, and just putting on a clinic. I don't know what else to say.
When I met you in the summer.
Hello and welcome to the Console Gaming League Champion Tier Finals between the first seed Buffalo Banditos and the third seed Pink Sox. I'm your host Salt and Pepper, joined by Headrammer, and this should be a really exciting game. Pink Sox coming into the league, starting out with an 0-3 record, coming in a little bit late, but then winning 5 straight, including beating the first seed Buffalo Banditos earlier in week 5 of the season to go on and qualify for the 3 seed. And then dismissing, I believe it was they played Potential Disaster, or no, Prometheus in the semifinal now here against Buffalo Banditos. So really solid game ahead of us, and like I said, joined by Headrammer. How are you, man? How are things? What can we expect from the game?
I'm doing good, right? I think this will be a really high team. Hold a specific target.
Ooh, nice pull here from James Juice, able to pick up Mini Soul Reaver. Very solid. That'll be helpful for the attack as they come back into engage this point. Either way, payload continuing to push 4.48 meters away. Pull coming through, but doesn't quite stick there for Names Juice. But this Reinhardt is not long for this world and will drop.
Yes, they're trading back and forth. It looks like the numbers are going in the favor of Pink Sox right now, as Buffalo will pop the Valkyrie and launch a bomb into the air. I think no one, though.
Yeah, a lot of offense all over the place. Finally, the kills go in the way of Pink Sox. They will cap the point quickly. 4 minutes and 45 seconds now. Their time.
I think about even in this battle now. It's kind of been a little back and forth this Widow battle.
Yeah, again, the defense not being aggressive enough. They will get the pick up onto H-Bomb, who's trying to give, like you said, the Widow kind of a difficult position. The Supercharger out now, but the attack continuing to push, and the defense not giving them any reason to stop. I mean, they're just not being threatening. They're just going to continue to give them space, and Pink Sox taking full advantage.
Yeah, that Supercharger there is amplifying so much damage, especially when you get this double sniper competition. This is really good in the favor of Pink Sox there for a while. They were getting a lot of kills, but they were only able to kind of push people off the cart in time, and the defense would kind of come back, get some picks, and just like delay it long enough.
Like a lethargic start here for Banditos. Ooh, Bougie answering right back
this
though.
time. And for Hello, my name is.
Dragon Strike now from both sides. The attacking one a little bit more effective, able to pick up 2. Nice from Hello My Name, but then gets picked up by Soul Reaver, who grabs a second onto Bougie. Who kills back and forth,
up
well,
and he took out the opposing Widow. He's
you think about all the time that was on the clock here for Pink Sox, and now they're underneath 30 seconds as they try and push this point. So spectacular from Buffalo Banditos. Using the Shatter, H-Bomb gets caught and goes down. The attack, the only one really around the payload, Assassin Nor trying to stall. Still the kills going the way of the attackers. It's just the supports on the point now, but they stalled long enough for Soccer to get back on Diva. Only briefly, though. Gets out of mech immediately. We'll see if the defenders can continue contesting, but I don't think that'll do it. 12 seconds on the clock, and Pink Sox cap watch point Gibraltar.
It looks like they're just kind of getting ready to use them for one big fight at the end.
Yep. Yeah, now the Blizzard coming out, Babushi coming in with the tire over the top, hoping he can catch a couple of the Supercharger in behind. Can't quite catch anything, but Hello My Name at least able to get damage onto the Torbjorn. Caspique finds his opposite, Killer Dog, and things starting to look a little bit better for the defenders, Pink Sox, but 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock for Banditos, and yeah, it's going to be a long defense for the red team. Regardless, finally, the Tigers have the advantage. H-Bomb up in the air, 5 health. Shatter actually 5 for his opposite, Names Juice on the defense. So things looking very good. Soul Reaver here on Zarya, full charge, uses a Graviton, finds a couple. Here comes the attackers though. Graviton coming the other direction. It's a sound barrier though for the defenders. Fantastic response. Oh my god.
That was nasty. And knocked down.
Yeah, that was another Graviton coming out. The Dragon Strike coming straight through. Bougie able to pick up a couple. The Graviton the other direction does nothing because no one can follow up. And a solid double there for the defenders. They'll clean up again.
And Soul Reaver spent the grab as well.
Yeah. Use it. They use that. They weren't Pink Sox the defense and the Coalescence.
Barrage coming up.
Yeah, it doesn't catch anybody. Ooh, and the defense again able to clean up. That looked like it was kind of a fractured attack from Pink Sox. They weren't eventually able to get over the line, and good recovery there. Rather, I'm sorry, the attack Banditos and Pink Sox defending straight picks like this, like you were saying, because it's not going to ever, benefit the attackers to try and keep pushing. It's a Graviton, though, coming out. Dragon Strike to combine Bougie with another double. And Name's Juice able to clean up again. And Pink Sox, I like this kind of as well. So Bandito's still in a very good position here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds available for Pink Sox. Here comes the Annie over the top. The Graviton, though, from the defenders will find Caspique. The Sound Barrier keeps everybody a little bit further bolstered. Coalescence coming out, though, from the defenders. It's a self-destruct in over the top to combine with the bomb. And they're able to find him more.
Ooh.
Kills going the way of the attack. Now, there we go. Pink Sox may be able to find a
I think his shatter was canceled.
Now the attack coming back in from Pink Sox. It's a Valkyrie up, though, for a more for the defenders. The Coalescence coming out from the attackers as well. The self-destruct, though, from Mini Soul Reaver finds nobody. I think
Ryan's deep in the back.
is there a nano out here for Hello? I think Hollow My Name.
Yeah, Ryan was nano.
Oh, was it?
Cassidy was.
Kowski attacking. Graviton coming through. Combined with the bomb. I think they use Shatter as well. So a lot of things invested here. More going up the res. Can't quite find it. Kills going the way of Pink Sox. The kill feed lights up blue for them. Yeah, but H-Bomb's down. Can't even use it. All the kills going the way of Pink Sox. And now they've got to tick on the point. Looking for a second is now a Soul Reaver out of mech. Now they're just waiting on the respawns. We'll see if they can continue contesting. General No Nib's doing his level best, but Bougie just melts him down immediately. And more coming back in. Melted again. Can't anybody get back? H-Bomb gets back in time, able to continue the contention right here at the death. 6 seconds, or 6% away, 3 minutes 11 seconds though for Banditos to continue defending this. But kills still going the way of Pink Sox.
Reinhardt comes back in here, gets super low. Now it's just both supports. And Mercy gets the res on Reinhardt? Okay, it doesn't matter. But I was surprised they let the res happen. They beat Roadhog in distance, but I don't know if that's really where you want to be right now.
Yeah, now the Rocket Barrage gets both supports though from Bougie. There's a third onto a more, and that's huge for this Pharaoh. Overtime meter starts to tick down. That may just do it, but Killer Dog's coming back in with a pin, trying to hold on as long as he can.
He's in the corner, big bubble. My corner now.
It might stall just about long enough, but there's the defensive Graviton. I don't think the attack will be able to come back in, and they don't earn anything on the point, but they are able to get to B, and that'll be big. 45 seconds though.
He needs to back up.
Yeah, exactly. Caspique either just jump off the side or maybe just trying to get a little bit of that damage back for the mech. See if they just leave that Diva. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. Bougie very close to a Rocket Barrage and could melt down Caspique. Still 50% though, and I don't think maybe Diva enough of a priority. Should be able to get mech back.
Okay, take out the other Pharah. Oh, the Pharah gets 2. Okay, basically team kill Pharah. All right, I get it. You know how to play Pharah. I get it.
Gigantic triple here from Bougie. Still 3 ultimates on deck as Pink Sox finally
Basically,
cap this point.
Pink Sox needs to make sure they do not get shattered and get bumped. If they can avoid that, I think they can win this. They're taking down Reinhardt immediately early. That's actually very good.
Ooh, there's the Shadow. See if they caught a couple. Still the kills going the way of Pink Sox. The attack 3 already, and the defenders dropping like flies. Oh my god. Just a flurry of kills here. Stalker the only one left to try and contest this. Very close to a tick. 54 seconds left to get the Diva out of mech. Can anybody come back in and contest this? Killer Dog's trying. They can't quite do it. Pink Sox leveled the series. Yeah, it was a fantastic combination here. Able to get the triple kill direct on the H-Bomb over the top.
Oh, they didn't even know it was coming. The Reinhardt was so trying to secure the grab.
Found anything just yet, but just the highly mobile comp here from Pink Sox. Really liking it with the Hell of My Name over on the Hammond. Caspique obviously, but early on H-Bomb able to pick up Bougie. That'll be huge, but now both Widows down as Caspique finds Mini Soul Reaver. 5v5 as the point opens up. Can't tell who has the advantage, but I think it's Pink Sox with more of the representation here on the point. It starts to go that direction. H-Bomb trying to continue contesting. Killer Dog in with the pin, finds Wrecking Ball, but maybe they're just waiting for the Graviton.
Maybe, but Assassin now over to the Bridget instead of the Lucio.
This combination H-Bomb over the top.
Oh, it did get Doofus inside of there.
Didn't get as much value out of that as a 1 and 2. Now it's a Valkyrie up. Actually, Valkyrie and Sound Barrier up here for Pink Sox, investing all of their support ultimates. Nice pin onto Caspique from Killer Dogs. There's Shadow finds 2. Huge here for Killer Dogs, swinging away at these supports. But the Valkyrie up from Yukio will keep that Lucio on his feet.
Sure. Oh, Bougie taking down. And they'll just push them back to spawn. They've decided to now swap off of the
30% away or so, but a lot of ultimates on the side of Pink Sox. They'll have quite a few for this fight, and at least on paper, you're exactly right. They should 100% win this. We'll see if Banditos can hold on. Immediately though, there's the kind of zoning ultimate from Hammond, able to pick up 2 supports though. That's huge for them. Yeah, all the kills just go in the way of Pink Sox. Making quick work here of this point defense. Not a lot of members left here for Banditos, but they still have supremacy on the point. Meteor Strike coming in, though, looking for a few targets. Finds the Sombra Soul Reaver. And they'll flip the point back.
Oh, Lucio just got on the point, chilling out a little bit. And with a little touch. I don't know if Reinhardt will be able. Oh, he gets punched.
Ooh. See if that helps him going directly on the top, getting damage in. Just from a bit of a flank here. The aggressive response though from Pink Sox. Oh my god, what a pull. Yeah, he's able to grab Hella My Name over the side. I think he almost got Lucio as well, but able to get back. Kill still going the way of Pink Sox early here. Bougie with a nice dribble. Oh my god. Just put in serious work. Soccer not gonna be able to last too much longer. But not a lot of results from either side, really.
Yeah, really. Oh, the Hammond ball's dropped. Oh, kills are It's one of the biggest things you need to keep up because of that shield. And this fight is all over the place now. It's now gone over to the Pink Sox side of the point. This kill is just staying with Pink Sox.
They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, I will pass me
but you're right, this is a very defensive favored point. Coalescence coming out from Amore again. Looking to get some early damage in from range. It's a Dragon Strike coming in from the attackers. They're looking for a couple. Graviton again catches a few of these attackers, but a Sound Barrier should help them a little bit. Exactly right. Caspique with a double there, and things still going the way of Pink Sox as they continue to roll this payload through. Soccer in a tough spot and may lose mech.
They're coming about a grab and shatter here. So they actually have some pretty big offense to not let them contest this point. But who needs that when you can just kill them all with Hanzo?
So aggressive there. Name's Juice able to go and get a few hits.
I think maybe the Junkrat scared them a bit.
Yeah, they just got up to the choke a little bit too early and delayed, and Bougie was able to find that pick onto the more. Oh my god, again in a second. Oh my god, what a double edge. Graviton on the way. Looking for a shatter. Names finds a couple to tactical, a Sound Barrier rather, though, for the defenders to keep everybody up. Nice res with the Valkyrie up here from Amore. It's another defensive Graviton. Can they capitalize? It's a triple kill, though, for Bougie. Overtime meter still sitting there. But I think this is finally a Banditos without the numbers continue contesting. Soccer trying to stay on, but can't quite. Amore in close. Won't be able to go in for a res, but is still able to continue to stall. Nobody's able to get back, though, and that's it. Overtime meter drops. The combo in the sky hasn't quite found it. Common over
gets nobody.
back finds nothing. Continuing to push the payload, though. Like I said, in overtime, Pink Sox trying to do everything they can. Now the Graviton coming out from the defenders. It's a Sound Barrier to combine. Dragon Strike and Rocket Brush coming out from either side here. Bougie getting the advantage, though, finding two, but Kilodog's to be res back up by Amore to get him back onto his feet in the fight. It's a Graviton the other direction now from the attackers. Is able to catch two, but no follow-up. They won't be able to get the kills. Amore taking down his opposite. Yeah, Yukio had a Valkyrie too, so that's huge here for Pink Sox to get that pick, or for Banditos get the pick rather. What was that? I think the name right. Oh, immediate pick on the H-bomb. That'll be gigantic. Gets the res though. Kilodog's down today, and they can't invest both. No one coming in to contest this payload though. Is right here at the death. Pink Sox looking to win the game right here. Soul Reaver taking down again. The tire not quite as effective. Yeah, trying to continue the stall. Pink Sox is looking to continue pushing this. They don't have very far to go. Almost got off the point though. That overtime meter almost dropped for them. Banditos just looking for the reinforcements. Assassin the only one there. Kilodog's coming with a huge pin though. Isn't quite able to get the kill, and he's to be taken down. Is anybody able to come back in and contest this? Cannot do it, and that is it.
Crazy math.
Pink Sox win the championship.
Strong there at the beginning on watch time Balta. With despite kind of losing first point a little bit easily, they held really strong on third point and cut a huge amount of time bank off of Pink Sox, even though they came rolling to that point a large amount of time.